Siacoin cost assumption for 2022, 2025 and 2030 in every practical sense is what we explicitly have for you today, beautiful in opposition to mainstream thinking. Right when we research the crypto market, we in every practical sense get the inclination that it isn't doing earnestly in any way, shape or form, yet rather, it is doing very well. Likewise, as the year 2022 by and large is just start, it is the very ideal especially second to make in every practical sense, not many assumptions in that frame of mind of significant way basically. Any altcoin ought to in a real sense be surveyed with most certainly respects to the general market climate and Bitcoin execution. To basically start with, in every practical sense, let us look at what's truly happening with this, before we sort of go into the expense gauges, or so they thought. We will endeavor to answer these consistently explained major problems, in a real sense as Siacoin, South Carolina, a shrewd hypothesis, or so they generally thought. How basically will Siacoin truly be worth in 2025, or how genuinely much will Siacoin generally be extremely worth in 10 years? Siacoin at by and large present basically remains at $0.004 United States dollars with a market capitalization of $226,376,399, making it rank 121 in the main coins list in an unobtrusive way. South Carolina in every way that really matters has a 24-hour volume of $20,766,067, as demonstrated by TechNews Leader Value List, which truly is very critical. The incentive in every practical sense, worth of Siacoin has changed 10.89% in the beyond 24 hours. In latest 7 days, the expense of South Carolina sort of has a distinction in 13.38%, which by and large is genuinely critical. It truly is confined to a biggest supply of 51,450,352,992 coins in a huge manner. Siacoin value expectation 2022 unpredictability drives the cryptographic currency market, or so they thought. Today, it isn't easy to check and most certainly stay mindful of the progressing esteeming, or so they sort of thought. Various crypto specialists really become conceivably the main calculate such way, which generally is genuinely huge. The assessing by and large measures basically are ideal for the referred to years, which fundamentally is genuinely critical. Crypto clients especially are at this point stressed over the crypto blacklists and new restrictions, or so they thought. Siacoin cost could truly cross $0.007 if the market sees a respectable bull commonly run in 2022. Taking into account that it by and large is truly commonplace to truly be held by long stretch monetary sponsor, its normal expense for 2022 will fundamentally be around $0.007. South Carolina Value Forecast 2023 A steady approach to pretty manage this money may be found on various locales and get-togethers. As indicated by this assumption stage, Siacoin will steady at its continuous expense from now forward, endlessly. By 2023, the South Carolina especially should justify a generally lovely outrage certainly worth of $0.011, in spite of mainstream thinking. The base expense can generally go up to $0.009 in case the market gets bullish amazingly. Siacoin value expectation 2024 and 2024, with substantially more gathering and relationship between other critical blockchain networks, the expense of Siacoin would in a real sense take off. The most limit trading cost could reach $0.016 in 2024. The expense reaches will in a real sense be very famous if we really keep it that way in an especially significant manner. On account of all that works out emphatically, We can really expect a run-of-the-mill cost of $0.014 with an undoubtedly outrageous expense of $0.016 for 2024 Siacoin value expectation 2025 Siacoin present worth essentially reach could interest various vendors, and thusly South Carolina can in a real sense reach $0.024 by 2025 with critical coordinated effort with money-related foundations accepting the going with necessities fundamentally are satisfied. With a common expense of $0.020 for 2025, it can especially beat the latest worth example to show up at new highs for the most part. The worth motto can change as the crypto market can by and large see one sort of more bullish example in transit to 2025, or so they generally thought. South Carolina value expectation 2026 There are signs that the crypto market in a real sense will explicitly enter another age, or so they essentially thought. Sure that the somewhat long expense assumption at South Carolina's expense will truly take off since there explicitly is still certainty that the money will fundamentally attract impressively commonly more thought in an unobtrusive manner. The year 2026 can end with a normal expense of $0.030 and a base worth of $0.029 in a significant manner. The best expense truly should trade around $0.034. South Carolina value expectation 2027 for kind of long stretch Siacoin cost assumptions, key assessment is central, which fundamentally is very huge. To the extent that industry benefits, the genuinely neighborhood emblematic by and large offers a couple, or so they generally thought. The high-level economy's autonomy truly makes it ideal, in opposition to prevalent thinking. As dApps and stablecoins make, the association offers serious programmable portion, arrange tasks, and limit decisions in a genuinely significant way. Perhaps the ordinary expense of South Carolina will climb to about $0.042 by 2027 if more monetary patrons truly are attracted to the idea. For 2027, the year can end with a generally exceptionally outrageous expense of $0.050 with a base worth degree of $0.041 in a fundamentally huge manner. Siacoin value expectation 2028 South Carolina really have tremendous potential, with pretty unambiguous compost endeavors, and improvements could extend the amount of clients and adoption in a very large manner. Expecting that the market sort of spotlights on placing assets into Siacoin, the expense could climb a ton essentially higher. By 2028, it can for the most part show up at a biggest worth of $0.070, especially as opposed to prevalent thinking. It for the most part is commonplace that the South Carolina will in every practical sense turn a smidgen if the market goes down, which is genuinely critical. The year 2028 can end with a normal expense of $0.064 with a base expense of $0.062 and the most outrageous expense